Chef. I hope you're doing really well today. Let's make some brownies today, but we're gonna make them with chocolate, with a chocolate bar instead of cocoa powder. This is so easy. The brownies are absolutely gorgeous. They're nice and fudgy. You know, this is something that gets better with days. You know, the second, third day, it's better even. It gets fudgier. If you like this video and you give me a like, thank you very much. If you haven't subbed, all you gotta do is sub right here. Let's make this. I have half a cup of butter in here. It's unsalted with 8 ounces or 200 grams of dark chocolate. You can use semi-sweet if you prefer. We're gonna melt this in a small pot over another one with some water that is simmering underneath. It's not necessary to be stirring it constantly. Just give it a stir once in a while until it's all melted. All right, now that it's melted, I'm turning off the heat. You do not want to make this boil. You just want it to melt, okay? Now we're gonna cool it down so that we can finish our brownies. I'm gonna take the pot out of the one with the hot water so it cools down. I have 3/4 cups of white sugar and 1/4 cup of light brown sugar in this bowl, which now that this is cool, I'm going to mix in. You know, if you can't find light brown sugar, you can just use a whole cup of white sugar, that's fine. Now I'm going to add 3 eggs at room temperature, but I'm going to whisk them in after each addition. The main reason we want our chocolate to cool down before we do this is because we don't want these eggs to scramble. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. In here, I have 3/4 cups of white flour and a half a teaspoon of salt, which I'm going to mix. And then I'm going to add to the chocolate. We're just going to carefully mix this in. It's not necessary to overmix this, okay? Just make sure you have no more white spots and you're done. Who wants the whisk? I have an 8 by 8 inch pan here. I'll put the centimeters on the recipe for you. I lined it with parchment paper, but I have it overhanging on the side so that we can pull it out and cut the brownies when they're ready. This is beautiful. It's thick. It's great. I'm putting this in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 175 centigrade for 40 to 45 minutes. These were in the oven 40 minutes. Guys, every oven is different. So, you know, yours might take a little longer or a little less. When you insert something in it, you want some of that dough to be sticking to it. You don't want it to be like liquid, but you do want it to stick to the skewer or the toothpick or whatever you're using. That means, you know, it's not finished cooking completely, but it's gonna make it chewier. So that's when you take it out. We're gonna let this cool down completely before we cut them. So guys, I pulled the brownies out of the pan and now we're gonna slice them. I cut off the crust on the sides, the best part, and now we're just gonna cut them into squares. Just look at this, a perfect brownie. You can tell just from looking at it that it's fudgy and just perfect. We're gonna eat one of the ends in a sec here. So this is one of the ends, which is, by the way, my favorite part. Look at that. See? Oh, yes. Mmm. Oh. Oh, yeah. These are great. Mmm. They're very chocolatey. They're very, very, very good. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it and you give me a like, thank you so much. If you share this with your friends, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, if you haven't subbed, all you gotta do is click right here. I will have this recipe on the website waiting for you guys to come and print it. In the meantime, eat well without going broke, and I'm gonna see you soon.